If you spent a weekend with young entrepreneurs making millions online, what would you learn? What is it that they know that you don't? And if you could learn the secret to their success, what would it be? In this video, I documented my entire weekend with a group of 6- and 7-figure entrepreneurs and learned a ton of valuable lessons, as well as the secret that's making these young entrepreneurs millions in their online business. I promise this will unlock a completely new perspective for you. At the end of this video, that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing. Let's jump right into it. First, I need to catch you up on how I even ended up getting into this mastermind. Well, a few months ago, I joined an online program from a 7-figure entrepreneur by the name of Grayson Lupus. A few months in, the program was set to host a mastermind weekend in Arizona for a ton of entrepreneurs. An amazing opportunity to meet others in the industry face to face and learn from each other. Without any hesitation, I booked my flight and got ready for the trip. On the day of the departure, I woke up at 4 and headed straight to the airport. When I arrived, I went through the gates and then took down some quick breakfast. All that was left to do was wait until my flight at 7 a.m. Now, to get to Arizona, I first needed to head to another city and then get on a second flight. So soon after, I arrived in Calgary, Alberta, and I again took to the terminal to grab another quick bite to eat before waiting for my final flight. And soon after, I was in the sky on my way to Arizona. Once I got out of the airport, I jumped straight into an Uber and made my way out to the house. This is where the majority of the guys would be staying, and it's where I would be staying as well. As I walked into the house, I was greeted by the first few people that had arrived. Quickly making new friends, I put my things away and explored the house. But before I knew it, the sun was going down and the rest of the entrepreneurs started to show up little by little. Everyone took to the fire pit to get to know each other and find out plans for the rest of the weekend.
Every single day I feel the pressure. Double up the work, let's make it extra. Working so my mother get a rest, yeah.
Bright and early on the second day, the group started off by playing some basketball and just taking in the morning sun.
Digital rich, digital rich, digital digital rich.
After that, it was breakfast and then straight into a workshop where we discuss strategy and messaging behind acquiring clients for our businesses. Which brings me into the first lesson. You can be successful at any business model or niche. The results of your success at your chosen business model relies on what information you execute on and how you position yourself to succeed. Choosing the right messaging and target for your business makes the difference between making all the money versus no money in the exact same niche. For many of the guys here, they crafted their message to speak directly to the needs, problems, and desires of their target market, and in turn, they got results and clients. And again, at the end of the day, you can be successful at any business model or niche. You just need to choose the one that you enjoy and the one that you can actually deliver results on. After the workshop, everyone took to implementing the new changes and tweaks into their businesses, discussing ideas, and helping each other come up with new ways of acquiring clients. As nightfall approached, everyone took off to Topgolf, which for me, I had no idea what Topgolf was, but in my eyes, it turned out to be a gamified golf range / bar / nightclub that apparently many people enjoy. But regardless, after a fun night, everyone made it back to the house for some evening cigars and conversation. The next day, it was another early wake up, but this time to a nearby gym to get a quick workout in.
It's been super incredible, and the people that I've met have been absolutely insane. Such an incredible mindset, and I've been learning every single day from them, which is truly incredible, the most valuable part. We're at this beautiful place, about to head to the gym and spend the rest of the day learning.
After recovering from a fall cold before the trip, I hadn't been to the gym in a few days, so I felt my body just getting back into the groove of things. Learning from other entrepreneurs who enjoy the gym was an eye-opening experience, each of them having their own unique form of working out and just so much to learn from. After we all finished working out, it was time to head back for a quick shower and breakfast. The second workshop took us down a deep rabbit hole of mindset and belief systems, which brings me to the second lesson. Your business is a reflection of your personal life. You'll hear many famous billionaires say that before they do a business deal, they'll often pay close attention to the other's relationship to his family and his partner, as well as his other habits. These give a clear indicator as to the trustworthiness and stability of that business partner and gives them a clue as to how future dealings might go. This might be a little too broad for this idea, but the same goes for the business that you're currently building. Any pitfalls, self-sabotages, or limiting beliefs can often be traced back to your personal life, whether it's a relationship with a parent, a spouse, or environment. Like it or not, your personal life oftentimes dictates the outcome of your business life. During the workshop, I had many deep discussions about mindset, limiting beliefs, and outlook with one of my new friends I made at the mastermind by the name of Jordan Kilgore. Jordan has mad skills building a 7-figure e-commerce business and crazy social media marketing tricks up his sleeve. But during our time at the retreat, we often connected on similar outlooks on life, business, and mindset. Connecting with like-minded individuals gives you a much greater perspective and understanding of your life and mindset, which can help you evolve way beyond as an individual. After an insightful workshop, everyone at the mastermind continued working on their business, filming content, and taking some time off to just relax before heading off to the evening dinner. The third day was set to start off with a hike with one of the earliest wake-ups yet. Me being me, I woke up a little later than everyone, which meant I never heard anyone waking up or leaving. Luckily, my friends Jordan and Andrew were late risers like me and were on their way to the hike. Unluckily, or luckily should I say, they had a car. So instead of me ordering an Uber, which would have taken super long to get there, I asked if I could join them.
All right, this is how you fit 3 people in a Jag.
Adios.
You get claustrophobic?
No.
Okay, all right. Oh my gosh, dude, what the heck? Can't see anything right now. Bro,
I'm editing a video, man. That was so comfy.
Dude, I got all of that in like a huge vlog portion.
No
Yo,
way you
we
did.
rolled down the window and like the sound of your Jag was insane.
Dude,
I got
so excited. That was honestly like there's been so many years where I've I've always been obsessed with cars as a kid. Like I used to like freaking race my Hot Wheels cars around my like kitchen, like in my kitchen when I was a kid.
Yeah.
And like that's the type of content that I've always wanted to get, and it's just so exhilarating, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh.
That was wild. That was
crazy.
so wild.
After an amazing hike, we went back to the house and held one last workshop, which brings me to the third lesson that I learned. Hustle is important, but it's not everything. So many of us can get tied up in front of our computer day in and day out with work on our mind 24/7. But what I noticed from hanging around these entrepreneurs was how much rest and fun was a part of the normal practices that they incorporated into their lives. Whether it was hiking, sports, or just relaxing by the pool, it showed me that spending time away from everything that you're working on can often bring in more ideas, inspiration, and clarity on the things that you're working on. After the evening, it was time to head to the dinner and wrap up the night with some cigars, as it was the last evening of the mastermind. After an incredible weekend, learning so many lessons and meeting so many amazing entrepreneurs, I realized the secret that these entrepreneurs kept ushering over and over throughout the weekend that was the key that helped them to scale their online business to 6 and 7 figures. Here it is. The secret is that there is no secret. Hold on. Let me explain. So there is literally nothing that is safeguarded from you. Everything that you need to find out, learn, or model off of to build a successful business is already out there. The internet has all the information you would ever need and more. The key simply lies with taking action. So if you take anything away from this video, let it be that where you are right now, you already know the next step that you need to take. You just need to trust yourself and realize that you don't need to have everything figured out in order to take that first step. Let me elaborate a little bit. So these entrepreneurs never had a secret passed down to them that completely set them apart from everyone else. The secret was in the work and the action itself. There's no information that's safeguarded. There's nothing that they only had access to. They had access to all the exact same information as everyone else, but what they chose to do was just to keep on continuing with their business model and just make it work. Because truth is, any business model that's out on the internet right now works, but the difference between someone who isn't successful in what they're doing versus someone who is just the amount of time and errors and failures that they put in to be able to start getting those wins. So that literally is the secret, is that there is no secret. And once you realize that, you wake yourself up to the possibilities that are at your fingertips every single moment of every single day. With that, I leave you with some parting wisdom.
When the next person closes their eyes, what is the life that they actually envision themselves living? And does what they're doing right now align with that? Oh, finally I can cut the bullshit and be me.